The growth from what seemed at first to be an impractical kind of situation into the major university that it's become.
We were exploding and doing so well, and yet we're so on the very edge of financial survival.
He made the first pitch to Olin, which was just for one building. But they turned us down because we had no endowment.
It's never a discussion about how this school wasn't going to grow with the dedication and enthusiasm of these people that I'll never forget.
This place has been like a family in the past. That's what kept so many good people together to actually get this school off the ground.
There's some awful good people here. This place would sink without the people here.
Yeah, I love this school. I love this school with all my heart.
Brevard Engineering College, BEC, FIT, Florida Tech. All these names represent the hopes, the dreams, the aspirations of the people of the Florida Institute of Technology.
Well, Melbourne was a pretty sleepy, small town.
So many of the people we wanted to recruit thought this place was famous for alligators and mosquitoes, and not much else.
And we argued that it would stabilize our workforce if we could allow our technicians to go to BEC on a tuition remission basis. Jerry was president, Harold was vice president.
He had a large curriculum, and he had a large number of teachers waiting in the wings for that first class of 1958.
FIT probably wouldn't exist today if it wasn't for a woman by the name of Ruth Dibble. But anyway, she found out about this church, but they let us stay in there for about a year.
And when the University of Melbourne campus was transferred to BEC, the University of Melbourne consisted of one building and about 40 acres.
A couple of fellas came up to me one day that I'd had, some of them in class, some of them not, and said, we want to do a newspaper. This group got together and we actually put out the real Crimson. We had an editorial board they went out and wrote and published and printed and all the stuff.
But I remember Jerry coming over to my house with his car to pick up engineering magazines and books for the library. He was scrounging books, he was scrounging magazines, he was scrounging plants. And that's the way, I guess, he started the library here.
Of course, I pulled a U-Haul down with my books and things I thought I would need immediately, and brought it over to the university with my wife and dropped them off at my office, took them out. And then she says, okay, now you dropped them off in the warehouse, now where's the university? And I said, oh, this is it. This is one of the quadrangle buildings. I said, oh, not a good start.
The first national grant they ever had was a proposal that I wrote to put together scientists and engineers in an applied environment. $250,000. Now that doesn't sound like a lot of money. It was then.
When Lynn Weaver obtained the grants from the Olin Foundation, that really did bring the university to the 21st century.
A lot of effort went into this effort to help build the school. I think that it has tremendous potential. I think it's moving, it's going, it's growing. You just have to keep focused. Keep focused on what's your mission, and focus on that mission. And you don't deviate from your mission.
It became very apparent to me that a way that Florida Tech could emerge as one of the great universities of the world was through research. And I will proudly say that we made a commitment that every student, graduate or undergraduate, will participate in some form of research while they're at Florida Tech. And that based upon our teaching philosophy that you don't come to Florida Tech just to read about things. You come here to do something, to participate in the creation of knowledge.
97% or so of our students go to work in the field they want to work, within 6 months of when they graduate. And so we don't just, educate you, we educate you for the purpose of being a great contributor to your organization and a citizen of the world.
The question has been raised of what we will be as we advance in the 21st century. This is an epical moment. Our students, our graduates, the faculty and staff, we've all got, in some sense, to keep that can-do attitude, because we can do great things.
We were doing remarkable things here in a very short period of time. Other colleges have invested hundreds of years to get where they are. And look around you at the remarkable things we've done on this campus. Be very, very proud of what we've done, and continue to try to do everything you can to help this college continue to be a place that you're really proud to have graduated from or been associated with.